All right. So, hi everyone. I just want to say thanks for hopping on and taking time out of your busy day to talk with us tonight. My name is Shelby Wiegand. I am a bronze ambassador with the company, and I am going to just share my screen and we will get started. Okay. I am going to introduce a dear friend and business partner of mine. Her name is Dana Sladowski. She is an elite ambassador with this company. She and her boyfriend, Dan, work our business, and she also is a business owner. She has been with us for about a year now and has built quite a following, and has an extreme passion and way about her that makes you drawn to her and want to follow her. So without further ado, take it away, Dana.
Oh, thank you, Shelby, for the kind words. That's so sweet of you. So yes, like she said, I'm Dana, and I wanted to open up with a little bit about how I got started, why I got started, and why I am so passionate about what it is that I'm doing. So when I was first introduced to this company, I met Shelby's mother, actually, at a trade show where she introduced to me my favorite product, which is right here. This is the Q Sport. I was looking for something to help boost my energy and offset what was a bit of an excessive coffee consumption addiction of sorts. And I was also looking for an opportunity. I had my cleaning business for about 6 years at that time, and it just wasn't taking me where I wanted to go. So I was looking for something different. And when I saw the direction that this company is heading in and the people who are running it and how amazing these products are, how life-changing they are, I was like, yes, sign me up, I'm in, let's do this. So I had really no experience with this industry, but I knew that I had a passion for helping people. And I knew that this was going to be the vehicle that was going to help me live the way that I want. So if this is something, or one thing that this company really promotes is having you live the life that you want on your own terms. So whether it's improving your health, physically, mentally, financially, we can help you get all of those things in order. I have received such a huge network of support since joining on between Shelby, her sister-in-law, Sarah, Cindy, and there's so many other people on the team, and other people who are just in the company that it's like, we truly are a Q family here. It's been really amazing and so much more than I really even had any idea when I joined. So without further ado, I will pass this back over to Shelby so she can tell you how to get there.
Thank you. So as I said in the beginning, I'm a bronze ambassador with the company. I've been with Q for about a year and a half, and I've found nothing but great success here. And there's so many reasons why that we're going to talk about in a few moments. But like Dana said, my favorite thing, aside from financial freedom movement, which we'll talk about with this company, is that they meet you exactly where you are. They give you the tools, resources, people, products, and system to plug into to be successful. And you can turn this into anything from trying products and aligning with them, maybe getting those products for free, all the way up to a lucrative business opportunity. It just depends on where you're at in life, what you have to bring to the table, if you're coachable, and how bad you want this. So let's talk a little bit about the company. Our products, the company was originally founded in 2012 and was basically a corporate, selling through different doctors' offices, pharmacists, and physicians. Looking at our growth, clearly, you know, it's a great product line. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, we took this to the network market space, and this line is actually outdated. We have had a 600% company-wide growth since. That's tremendous. I mean, if you're going to be in the health and wellness space, you need to have a cutting edge competitive technology. And that's definitely what we have here in the health and wellness sectors. And it all begins with having the right mentors. This gentleman here is Mark Wilson. He is our CEO and founder of the company. He's definitely the heartbeat and the rhythm of the company. He was a successful real estate developer. Guarantee if you've ever been to the Northwest Corridor, like the Oregon, California area, you have visited one of his businesses that he owned. He was very successful. He was a 2-time Super Bowl quarterback champ for the Raiders. He didn't need to continue working. He actually retired and decided that retirement wasn't necessarily for him. He didn't want to live the rest of his days out on the golf course. He wanted to improve people's health and their finances. So he literally did that based off of one single supplement that he found. He found a supplement that he knew would help people in the mental health world and took it to one of his very dear friends named Dr. Stephen Kimberly, which I'll introduce in a second. He said, Dr. K, I want you to take this supplement and I want you to rip it apart, backwards, frontwards. Tell me the good, the bad, the ugly. And Dr. K ripped it apart and said, this is worth its weight in gold and this is going to touch a lot of lives. Sign me up, like get me in. I'm ready to go, coach, put me in. So they decided, and that was the day that Dr. K became this company's first employee. And then they took that supplement, which I'll talk about later, and blew up this multi-million-dollar company off of one product alone. That's not even hemp included. So he is a brilliant, brilliant man, and that has a lot of note to it in my eyes. Then Mr. Jake Spencer, who's also one of my favorite people in this company, brought him on. Jake Spencer is a selling savant and someone who has worked both at the top from a corporate level and at the bottom, back before social media, back before internet and web selling was a thing. He was in network marketing before it was considered a network marketing business. He was in a business like this when it was belly to belly only. And now, as you can see, we're in a place where we can do things online only right now. We can't be belly to belly in living rooms and door to door and having large meeting room events. These are our meeting rooms. So he is definitely the brains behind it all. He built our comp plan and where our systems come from. So he definitely knows exactly where we need to be. This man is 39 years old and retired from a regular career. Definitely a genius. Then speaking of global expansion, we have Mr. Bengt Emanuelson. He came from a law degree and experience. He has experience in the pharmaceutical and supplement world as well. He is globally expanding our European market right now. We are open in 16 countries with the probability to open in several more as soon as our quarantine is completely lifted. We are ready to open in several countries. And if you know people in European markets, Spanish markets, and in the UK, we are definitely going to be expanding there. So that'll be a great place for you. And this gentleman is the one that heads up that sector of the company. Next, we have one of my favorite people that I noted briefly earlier in the party here, Dr. Stephen Kimberly, or Q Science's first employee. And he is a medical doctor. He was an internist. He was the chief editor of WebMD. And he was a naturopath and had an actual practice. He believes that science doesn't stand still, it keeps moving. Every time we think that our product couldn't get any better, this man will take it and listen to what we have to say about it and make it better. So he definitely helps make us the best that we could possibly be, especially right now with him being a naturopath and he believes in natural health and wellness. So this is only part of our full suite of products. There's something here for everyone, not just a one size fits all. And I'm not discrediting a one size fits all supplement or product company. I'm just saying one of my favorite things about our supplement line is that no matter if you're 2 or 82, there's something here for you. If you're a man or a woman, there's something here. We have nutritional and regular supplements. There's a fitness and weight loss, our oral sprays, skincare, and the full spectrum hemp line, which is really where it's at, if you ask me. So I'm going to talk about our first and most popular product set. Actually, the slide has not been updated, but I'll say the updated version here. It's called our Q Core Complete, the #1 product on auto ship. That black bottle that says Q Max, that's that one brain health product that I was telling you the company was totally founded and started upon. That product, Q Max, is a 36 micronutrient supplement that actually has 34 clinical studies done by places like Harvard and the Mayo Clinic and Yale University that we didn't pay for those studies. They did because they were interested to see how it would help. We can't say that our products cure things, but what we can say is that we have clinical data to prove that the entire product helps treat symptoms with things like anxiety, depression, bipolar, PTSD, sleep disorders, because it is a micronutrient. It is chelated over 4 days, gets into your blood-brain barrier, and turns off those switches that cause those symptoms that change your mood and your emotions. So it's worth its weight in gold, just that one product. Then pair it with our Q Align. Q Align is an anti-inflammatory supplement with things like curcumin and black pepper, pineapple enzyme in them to combat inflammation at a cellular level. Whether you're looking to decrease the puffiness in your face or get rid of the visceral fat around your belly that us Western Americans have, it is a phenomenal supplement and a great alternative to non-steroidal anti-inflammatories like Motrin and Aleve. Then we have our Q Biotics. How many of you take probiotics out there? Most people do. A good probiotic is worth its weight in gold. And I'm just going to tell you that most of the probiotics in Walmart, Meijer, and Walgreens should just go right into the trash. They say things like store in a cool, dark place, keep in your refrigerator, only take at night. That's because they don't contain the right types of bacteria. They're not processed the right way, and they don't live and stay in their form when they're in a bottle and then go down into your body. Secondly, your stomach acid destroys them. Our product is double encapsulated. The stomach acid does not destroy it. You take it in the morning time. You don't have to store it in a cool, dark place, and it works. People with Crohn's disease, diverticulitis, people with just regular, wanting to have regular good gut health notice a drastic difference in this product versus their product that they're previously or currently taking. And this Focus Box is a product that we have, but right now in this auto ship, it's a 4-part system, so you get 4 products. This Focus is being replaced with a product we call Silver Shield. Silver Shield is a new cutting edge technology. When you hear the word colloidal silver, you probably think about your grandma talking about the colloidal silver that she used as a natural antibiotic. I sure remember my great grandma talking about it. They'd say, oh yeah, we didn't take amoxicillin, we just drank and ate silver and our skin turned blue. Well, this is not the same case. The Q Silver Shield actually has clinical studies to show that it's out of your body in a couple days. Q Shield or colloidal silver is like a coat of arms, if you will. It is like a gun that fights off any pathogen. So pathogens are things like viruses, bacteria, fungus, anything that can insult and disrupt the body's homeostasis or normalcy is considered a pathogen. And Q Silver Shield will go in and basically fight, excrete, and get rid of that pathogen, eat it up with the silver particle before it has a chance to explode and replicate into a virus, a fungus, a bacteria. And we'll talk about Focus later. So this is our Q Fit program, fitness and weight loss. As you can see, there's 2 different before and afters, 2 different body changes. One, a girl down here, this is Stacy. She's actually on our team. She was someone that worked out quite a bit. She owns a CrossFit gym. You can see she's not a big girl. She had some visceral fat around her abdomen, a little bit in her cheeks and around her face and on her arms. Taking the products and continuing to work out the way she did, aligning it with a healthy diet, she was able to lose a substantial amount of inches, not necessarily weight, but she looks great, right? Then you see the gentleman up in the top right corner. He had a big life change to make. He wasn't getting activity. He wasn't eating correctly. He wasn't having a healthy lifestyle, and he had no accountability. So he partnered the products with our Q Fit program, where he was able to link to other people doing this journey with him. Fitness workouts, meal replacement plans, recipes, shopping lists, and a biometrics device where he was able to type his measurements, level of activity, history, and things into it. And it spit out a full program for him. And then he connected to Facebook and where we have our group, other people at his same level, and was able to make a drastic body change. Pretty great change there. So the two products that we pride ourselves on for the fitness and weight loss are Q-Trim and the Align. You'll remember Align from a couple slides previous when I talked about its anti-inflammatory properties. And you can see that that helps Stacy a lot. It helped my mom lose almost 50 pounds that we didn't even know she was carrying around. So it's pretty amazing. So the Trim product has things like Atlantic sea kelp, and it definitely helps stabilize your blood sugar, sustain a healthy level of fat and carb intake. It helps block carb absorption and burn fat in a healthy way without making you feel like you're on a supplement. You can pair those two products with our energy drinks. There's the Q Sport, which Dana talked about, that gives you a nice little jolt, like drinking 2 cups of coffee without the crash. It's also got B vitamins and other great things in it. There's also our longer lasting energy drink supplement called Q Focus. That's the one that I prefer. It's more of a time sustained energy and mental focus relief over 8 to 12 hours. The Sport, a lot of people use for a pre-workout. We have meal replacement shakes over there on the left, chocolate and vanilla. The vanilla are vegan. We also have protein hemp infused shakes for muscle building and muscle recovery. Each scoop has a full dose of full spectrum hemp in it. It's like multiple supplements in one because it has branched chain amino acids in it. Plus you get carbs, protein, and calories. So as you can see, whether you have a lot to lose or a little to lose and maybe a lot to trim, you can definitely be successful with this program. And then probably our second best seller to the QMax supplement are our oral sprays. Since the pandemic has popped up, we've sold thousands and thousands of these. I love these. I have them all over my world. They're in my car, they're in my pocket at work, they're in my purse, because it's a great way to get your vitamins without swallowing pills. It's on the go. If you can't absorb vitamins very well, or if you just don't like to take pills, or if you're a child, these are a great, quick, easy way. They're problem and solution oriented. The vitamin C plus has zinc and lysine in it that actually helps decrease or increase your viral load to help you fight off viruses before they start to symptomize in your body. There is a relief spray for pain, a vitamin D spray. We're all vitamin D in this state, vitamin D deficient. There is a B12 spray that is phenomenal and fully methylated. If you don't know what that means, ask Dana and she'll tell you. It's a huge deal. A boost spray that will actually help block carbs and boost your fat burning capabilities. And then my personal favorite, it should be in the house of every single person, the sleep spray. Sleep spray is a little bit of melatonin. You can give it to your children. I give it to my kids. I know Sarah gives it to her kids. I know Dana takes it. And when I take it, I sleep like I've never slept in my life. Not only do you get to sleep, you stay asleep and you wake up feeling rested without that hangover feeling that taking something like Ativan or Xanax may do to you. So we also have our Canna Blue skincare. It is a 3-part system. It is a great product. We have our Purifying Detox Scrub, which is a watermelon sugarcane based scrub. It's very light. It's not thick when you think scrub. It's not gritty. It's very fine, and a little bit goes a long way. The bottle is about the size of your entire hand, and it definitely lasts you an entire month. It also has a full dose of full spectrum hemp in it, as well as the complete repair serum. Our skin needs to shut down and repair itself at night. And then our hydrating moisturizer. I know this is a fan favorite of a lot of folks. 2 out of 3 of these products are actually in our bargain bin right now. It is the repair serum and the moisturizer. So if you're looking at blue light blocking technology and full spectrum skincare, talk to Dana because she can definitely get you hooked up with the best price on those. So as you can see, there's blue light emulating off of my screen right now. That blue light that we get from our devices, our tablets, our phones, we live in an e-world, we're all always on them. So even if you think you're not, or even if you think you are not safe. That light, that blue light, is just as damaging as the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Now, I don't know about you. When I get in front of my computer for the day or on my tablet for the day, I don't put SPF 50 on. I only do that if I'm going outside. But if you use these products, you're covered. So that's really, really cool. And the moisturizer has a makeup primer in it. So it's like getting a 2-in-1, which I totally love. So the full spectrum hemp, that's what everybody wants to know about. Here's most of the line. There are some products on here that are not, there are some products that we have that are not on here. And one of the products right now, we're having a difficult time with the pandemic getting all of the bottles for them. So to note, the best and most effective way that people are getting their hemp oil right now that we have available is the oral hemp oil. You put it under your tongue, you let it sit for, 10 to 15 seconds, and it's working in your body in 15 minutes, and it works for 8 to 12 hours. How do we know that? Because we've done studies. We've done our own third-party independent studies with blood testing to prove that efficacy, number one. Number two, it's important for you to know, I don't know if you've ever tried hemp or CBD oil, but you need to know the difference between what we have and what is out there, because not all are created equal. You will notice that when you drive down the road now, you'll see signs at Family Video and at the gas stations and at nail salons and tanning salons that you can get CBD oil. Just because it says it's $40 and it's good stuff and the girl working behind the counter says it is, does not mean it is. You want to see those third-party tests. You want to know exactly what's in it. How much THC is in it? Am I going to pass a drug test? I don't have to think about any of that stuff. The company already handled all of that for me, and that was huge for me being a registered nurse. I needed that peace of mind. Every single product that has hemp in it with our company has a QR code on it right here, as you can see. You can scan that QR code. It takes you right directly to a test for that particular product. This is one of our prototypes. That particular product, and it shows you the complete breakdown of how much CBD, how much THC, how much CBCNA, and all of the different pieces of the hemp plant are in your product. That is huge. No other company has that right now. And if they do, I'd like to see it. So the proof is in the pudding for that, and it's important to know. So oral hemp oil, regular CBD oil that you'll find out and about in the stores, you're only getting about 6%. Because it's not water soluble. And our company, again, that's something that they kind of slashed the competition with. They surrounded our hemp molecule in a water molecule. So it is water soluble. It does take onto the body as water. That's why you get that 15-minute onset and the 8 to 12-hour duration. It works in your body like water does. The other products out there do not. And here's how you can find out. If you're unsure and you have hemp or CBD at home, grab it, get a glass of water, put a drop of it in your water. If it floats to the top, like when you put olive oil in your water, it's not water soluble. You're only getting about 6%. If you drop it in and it's like you dropped tea in your water and it disperses and absorbs into the water, it is water soluble and it is good product. You're probably wasting your money if it's not. And it's just like if you go to the gas station and you hit the premium button and you decide, okay, I'm going to put $94 on the ground and $6 in my tank, but I spent all that money. What's the point? You want to know what you have is good quality products, and that's what we have here. So, and if you try it, if you get the opportunity to try it, you will feel the difference if you've ever taken another hemp or CBD. So we have the oil that goes under the tongue. We also have a sleep hemp that is double strength, the regular, and it has a few herbs in it, just no melatonin. Like I said, that sleep spray has melatonin. So this is our melatonin free sleep option. We also have a pet hemp, which is flippin' amazing. Our regular oil comes in 4 different flavors. The pet's hemp, anything with a spine can benefit from our hemp, whether it's for fireworks, for separation anxiety, joint pain, or just overall health. It's good for your pets. I give it to my dog every day. Probably my favorite hemp product are these little roller balls right here that you see, Renew, Relax, Defend. They are triple the strength of the regular hemp oil. The Defend is phenomenal right now. It's got things like clove and cinnamon in it. I rub it on my spine, on my temples, and on my pressure points before I go into work at the hospital to help ward off anything bad. And it's got the full spectrum hemp in it. Relax helps you just chill out a little bit. It's got lavender and a couple other nice essential oils in it. The Renew is my favorite. It's so good for pain and swelling. It's like the Renew cream over here in the black bottles, but double the strength. I'm sorry, triple the strength. So the creams here, we have a Renew, which is a very light, nice, thinly spreading cream with a lemongrass scent. It's good for massage. It's good for joint pain and bone pain, surface pain. Then we have the Excel, which is a muscle recover cream. It penetrates a little bit deeper. It's got a nice icy hot feel without the greasiness or the odor to it. Then as you can see, we have our full spectrum hemp skincare line and our protein shakes, which I talked about already. Now, so with the hemp market, obviously, like I said, it's everywhere. It's on every corner. So why would you want to consider Q Science's business model? There's so many different ones out there, so many opportunities. Why this company? We've talked about products a little bit, so I want to talk about the systems we have in place to keep you truly successful. One of the biggest things just on this slide, it talks about Rolling Stone stating that hemp is going to be a $22 billion industry by 2022, and it definitely is. So the hemp space itself is ground floor. From there, you just have to decide what company is the best and what products are the best. So in this day and age, social selling is everywhere. Whether you realize it or not, you are being sold to when you hop on your social media accounts. When we were younger, it was infomercials at 3 a.m. Now those same infomercials are just plugged into our everyday lives. We just don't realize it. That's why when you get on Google and you Google something, then you flip over to your social media, whatever you just Googled is popping up in your sponsored posts. Like it is a thing. And we have a state-of-the-art app and wonderful back office tools so you can work this business from the palm of your hand without having to be like one of those sponsored ads creeping into someone's head. The main thing that's important to know is that you don't have to be an expert with the systems we have in place. You can truly start a lucrative home business that fits alongside whatever you already have going on. You don't have to be a nurse like me. I'm the only nurse on this call right now. Everybody else on this call is successful in business, but is not a nurse. They use the system, the app, and the tools that we have to be the expert. So there's a couple different ways that you can partner with us. And so preferred customers get our best customer pricing and the benefit of having the product shipped directly to their home on a monthly basis. So we have a Q Care and Share rewards program where you can partake in it and get money towards your products that you love and even receive your stuff for free. So that's huge. We love our customers and we love to reward them for partnering with us. You'll see down there that it's $10 for the year. That's because you get preferred pricing. So the pricing is cheaper. You get standard shipping that's like a flat rate. And then we'll talk about rewards in a few minutes because there's additional rewards on top of that. But if you're thinking about creating financial freedom with a flexible lifestyle that fits your needs, you would want to become a brand ambassador with us. That offers even more advantages. What kind of advantages does it offer to become an ambassador? Well, I'm going to tell you. So down at the bottom, you'll notice it says $79.95 to join. First of all, just put an X right through that. It's $24.95 to join our business right now. And I don't know about you, but I have never, ever, ever heard of a true business where you can earn your investment back, not just $25, but you can earn up to $1,000 in your first month, just if you're coachable, just by saying yes, just by taking the information that we give you, plugging into the system and running with it and listening and letting us help you and becoming a part of a team. So, owning a traditional business is usually very expensive. Usually it's 80,000 maybe minimum to start. And you're looking at a couple years before you see a turnaround and a return coming to you. It's low investment, high return, little skin, lot of back, a lot of back turns. So, it's important to know that there are so many tax benefits. You get the digital welcome kit. We're in an emerging market, which I talked about in the app. The app is huge. We're going to talk about that right now. So they give you everything you need to be successful, from training tools all the way down to what to say and how to say it to people. So let's say I'm out and I run into one of my friends who I know could benefit from one of these products. Instead of vomiting a bunch of information all over her, I can say, hey, Sarah, do you have 5 minutes? I really just want to show you this information. And I key up the product I want in my app and send it right off to her. You see what I just did there? I took myself out of the equation. I don't have to be a scientist, a nurse, a doctor, an expert, but the company just sent her the info and she has everything she needs to make that purchase now. So that's just one of the things that you can do through the app. It's free for your first month and then $15 every month thereafter. Most of my team uses the app, so we all keep it because it's worth way more than $15. Your back office is free. It's just the app that's 15 bucks. So in order to get paid to do this as a business, you have to be active. So what you do, if you want to be a customer, Dana will send you a link and she will walk you through it. You go through, you pay your $10, you pick your products, you pick the product you want to come to you every month on auto ship, and then you're done. If you decide you want to do this as a business, it's almost the same. You go in, you select what you want for your products, you pick a pack, you set your auto ship, and you put in your information. From there, your mind is blown because we throw you into our team, and that's where we take over and start helping you learn how to be successful. We set goals with you. We literally launch your business as if you are a rocket ship taking off and load you with the fuel and all the tools you need. And not only do we not just like send you up there and say, see you later, we ride with you and we help you every step along the way. We teach you how to get your products for free. We teach you how to start earning money, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. And there's 4 simple ways we get paid. It's like this. Every time somebody purchases from you, you get a kickback or a profit off of that purchase. That's way number 1. Secondly is from your team. Every time you partner with a new person and help them earn a paycheck, the company rewards you and pays you for that. The third way is when you hit those promotions, the company is going to give you a bonus. And the fourth way is my favorite way, which we'll break down in detail in a second. That's the FFM, or Financial Freedom Movement, where you get personal coaching, tax help, and credit services, and a little bit of cash to pay towards those debts on top of the other 3 ways. This is our comp plan. I'm not going to get too in depth here. I just want to note one thing. If you've ever looked at a marketing plan or another company, it's a booklet. You can't understand it. You usually have to do some big, long math equation to figure out how much you're going to get paid, if you can figure it out. And it's usually an average income, and you only get paid so many levels down on your organization. Here at Q Sciences, it's 1 page, front and back. The back is a glossary so you can understand the terms used here. You get paid infinity levels deep. That means no matter if I have 10, 15, 20 levels of people, I'm getting paid on every single one and every single order all the way down. That's huge, and you can't compare that to any other comp plan. And it's very simple to understand, and there's no averages. I know if I get to X place, I'm going to get X pay. So you literally just look, you literally just look at the amount of money you want to make in this monthly team commission. Where I was at, I said, I want to make $1,700 a month, Sarah. And she said, okay, perfect. We're going to work our way backwards, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. You start by placing your order, getting your 2, you get this much in sale. You know what I mean? We walked through it and did it. So it's very easy to understand and explain. And then this is just a couple of our different auto ship packs. This isn't even all of them. Now, obviously, if you were wanting to have more products on hand to sample out to people, you'd venture more over to the right side of the screen and buy one of these larger packs. I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you're really planning on exploding your business. Or like we all did, and I still do, I have the vitamins on auto ship. That's the auto ship number 1. There's a hemp auto ship. There are so many different ones. Make sure you get with Dana so she can help you pick what is right for you. So before we close it up, I am going to talk a little bit about the financial freedom. And basically, the company is founded in this way because they want to help get your financial house in order. They want to show you how to make more money through your Q Sciences business, how to use it for tax beneficial purposes, and to start a savings plan and stick to it. Once you reach a certain level in the company, and it's not very far up the chain, the company contributes a certain number of money towards your certified debts. So where Dana just hit this level, actually, when she got to the 4th rank or the elite status, she's making a certain number of money each month, but the company's also taking $100 and putting it towards a certified debt. Dana, what are you using? What are you going to use it for? Let me unmute you. Where are you going to put your $100?
I am going to put it in the indexed annuity that I set up through the financial coaching that was provided with the my ambassadorship. So
Dude,
yeah, I'm
that's
excited for
amazing.
that. Mhm.
Thank you for sharing. So like she said, from the moment she joined this company, she was able to get on a financial call with a CPA, with an executive that knows exactly how to earn and grow money. And so they've helped her create a retirement plan that's going to be sustainable, whether you're in a situation like her or you're in a situation like I was, where you're surrounded with debt and your credit score is in the garbage can. I was able, just over the last couple months with my financial coaching, to raise my credit score 30 points. I don't know if you know anything about credit scores, but 30 points is a lot. So that was pretty amazing that I was able to do that. And they believe that no matter what your status is, so long as we can help improve you financially, then you're going to be in a better place in your life. Because, and this is true, most of the world is only 1 or 2 paychecks away from losing it all. And that right there is a huge pain point that affects not just the quality of our life, but the quality of our relationships and how we live our lives and our futures. So that's something that stood out to most of us that are with this company, was that they don't want to make you go broke and spend your money on brand new cars. They're helping you put it into places that are going to help you grow more money and be smart about the money that you are making. Care and Share Rewards, I briefly touched on. It's basically an auto ship rewards program. Whether customer or ambassador, if you have your auto ship on, meaning you get products every single month and you get 3 people under you to do the same at a certain level, the company pays you back by giving you free products. You can get $376 of free products upwards if you do this the right way. And then, just when we thought it couldn't get any sweeter than your own products for free, the company came out with this new rewards program where if you keep that auto ship on for so many months, you start earning additional money back in free products. So that's pretty amazing to me. $30 to spend in some places. Q Sciences is also a registered 501c charitable organization. They have an organization that's working with the mental health children population in equestrian therapy, putting products into their hands and helping their mental health. The company is also going to be starting to look at working with local charities. So, like us, our team in Michigan might be able to donate to a charity that we align with, or even start our own charity. So, that's really cool too for your own tax purposes, let alone just helping the world be a better place, especially with where we're at right now. So the future is definitely in your hands. With where we're at today, whether you're affected by the pandemic, your employment level, more than anything, every single person is affected by it in this country. I was affected by it, not in my income, but mentally and emotionally. And if I didn't have these products on my side right now, I can't imagine where I'd be. But I know so many other people that have recently joined our company because their incomes and their family incomes and the legacy that they will or will not be able to leave behind due to where we're at has affected them. And so they've seen a lucrative opportunity like this and have jumped right in. Why would you not? What do you have to lose for $25, right? Especially if you're sitting at home anyways, what's the worst that could happen? You don't make any money? Well, there's no harm in that. So definitely get with Dana and talk to her more about whether you see yourself aligning as a customer to help her build her story deck. Or if you're looking to build this business, I can guarantee you that she's definitely a person to lock arms with and do that with. She's definitely a smart lady and has taught me so many amazing things. And I know that she would help you as well. So thank you so much for your time. And I really hope and look forward to talking with you in the near future. and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks again.